Yeah, it was a bunch of A-list celebrities out there. It was pretty cool watching. We were watching the big screen when we were sitting down on changeover to see Mike Tyson, Larry Ellison, Hilary Swank. Our good friend Kaylee Cuoco was out there. She's considered an A-lister. Yeah. It was a great atmosphere, just right from where we when we walked out. I mean, it's kind of a special court. We love walking out, playing a 6 o'clock match on that court.
They've torn down the grandstand in New York. In terms of, an exciting American court that has buzz and rocks, how would you rank Stadium 2?
Yeah, I mean, that thing rocks like no other. I mean, we've talked about playing a Davis Cup match there because that'd be perfect place. Fans feel like they're on top of the court. The noise really resonates in that place, and it can get really loud. We felt that tonight on a bunch of points. Some of the points we lost, the place was going crazy. Nadal hit a couple amazing shots, but the American crowd really got behind us and kept us going because we were not really close to our best early. Almost felt like getting on the microphone and apologizing at one point, just saying, "Oh, sorry guys, we're better than this." But we stayed in it and got a little momentum there at the end of the second, but it took us a while.
Did you guys see the wave, and did you think it was tighter than Roland Garros?
That was a tight wave. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, we in Roland Garros they keep it going forever, but they're actually pretty respectful. Once we wanted to play, they stopped it. Good wave, solid.
It's pretty high profile.
Yeah, we usually don't look at draws, but a couple guys came up to us and said, "You guys see the first round?" So we knew it was going to be like a blockbuster. And then our coach told us yesterday, I'm like, "Uh-oh." It's never easy playing those guys, two of the biggest forehands in the game, especially on a slow outdoor court at night. Yeah, Mahesh Bhupati came up to us. And that's the first guy I heard it from. He's like, "Saw you guys play the Spaniards at night tomorrow. Good luck, man. It's going to be brutal." And I'm like, "Which Spaniards?" He's like, "Nadal." And we're like, "Oh, and who else?" Verdasco. We're like, "Great." So, yeah, we knew we had to be ready for that one. And they came out whizzing balls, whizzing forehands like they always do. And a couple times they really caught us off guard with the spin and the heaviness. And it took us a while to really get acclimated to that speed.
Is there a bit more ahead because you don't want to be defeated by two singles guys?
We've been defeated by a bunch of singles guys our whole career. No, I mean we see those matchups week in, week out. And we win some, we lose some. So I don't know, but yeah, I mean this tournament's very high profile doubles tournament because of all the single stars that are entered, and we're proud of the way we've played here the last few years. We'd like to keep our record strong here, especially in front of our home fans. But yeah, I mean one year we played Federer first round, Nadal second round, so nowhere to hide in this draw.
Just get into the X's and O's a little bit of playing fabulous elite level singles players teamed up in dubs versus a real high quality experienced team like yourself. How does that break down?
Yeah, it's usually the doubles guys bring a bunch of strategy, and singles guys walk out there and they're pretty loose. They're smiling. They're happy to be out there, just getting an extra match, and they're swinging for the fences. And this is our livelihood. And
those guys are an exception.
Yeah,
because Verdasco plays doubles every week, and I gotta say we're coming up on 20 plus times playing against him. So he's got strategies against us, obviously.
Yeah. And
Nadal, he never takes a point off, whether it's singles or doubles. So you got to respect the guy for that. He doesn't go out there like sometimes single guys can be a little bit flat-footed. From the coin toss, he's bouncing around and he's ready to go. So, you're not gonna find him playing any loose points, and we knew he was going to compete hard from the beginning. So in that way, there sometimes can be a little different than the normal guys that are maybe looking forward to the next week sometimes.
Yeah.
It's been sort of a rough run for you guys the last few months. Just wondering how much the Davis Cup going down there and getting a point.
That was that was why we were really looking forward to that match, because we were hoping that could spark something in our games that's been missing the last few months. So we were really looking forward to getting out on a big stage and being tested. And we did leave Australia with a lot of confidence. You know, we got through a match where we didn't feel comfortable. So maybe that will bode well going forward into some of these bigger tournaments.
What are you looking forward of quite a few months now to Croatia? How do you see that tie?
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
it'll come at a tough time of the year?
Yeah, that's.
Do you think you'll play, and
Yeah, I mean,
where do
we're
you
looking
want
for.
it? What surface? Any
We've
of
been
that?
talking about it with the team, but I don't think we're gonna get tricky with. We're not gonna throw it on like in clay court or grass. It's gonna be outdoor hard, and I think. I mean,
No,
he's
I mean,
kicking me under the
that's
table. Who knows?
I mean,
Who knows?
That's up to Courier, but there hasn't been a lot of bids yet on it. So once we get our options, but I think it's going to be outdoor. That's where everyone grew up playing on the outdoor. You know, those guys coming from Europe have played a ton of indoor matches, and they're both ball strikers. So, but we're looking forward to it. I mean, we're at the point in our career that, you know, anytime we can be in a big match, we're looking forward to it. So we'll throw our names in the hat. If Courier wants to use us, we're available for that one.
You guys,
You mind talking about the tiebreaker a little bit? You guys had the big lead 7-2, and then they tied you at 8-8.
We felt really good at 8-2 or
I think it was
7-2.
8-2.
I think it might have been 8-2.
I think it was 8-2. Yeah.
I think
It was eight- it was
we felt
8-2.
really good, and then they kept creeping back. You know, a couple mini breaks, and now we're suddenly at 8-all, and felt really bad at 8-all.
That'll keep me up at night, that one.
Yeah, in Delray we had a big lead, and sometimes the momentum just shifts in those breakers, and it feels like anything you do is just you're doing the wrong thing. And I don't know, that was just great that it ended there. A double fault and a Nadal forehand miss, you know. So
I would have put the rackets in the trash for a long time if we would have lost that one. I mean, I don't know how I would have gotten up in the morning after that. Because
So you guys
I mean, we had Del Rey, I think 9-5, and that one stung pretty bad. So we needed that super breaker to go our way.
but you were up in Australia, then Leighton gets just.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, we like I said,
Yeah.
we needed that one, especially after that lead.
But talk about what happened in Melbourne. Was it McPherson who said to go to the I formation, or how did that come down?
it was basically I think our energy just shifted there in the fifth. You know,
You had an out of body experience. You took it to another
no, I
level,
mean
big time.
the energy was totally in their favor. I think Leighton was getting really jacked, and I saw some of the replay, you know, whatever that's called. But yeah, it was just we went flat for about an hour. We didn't see a breakpoint chance for forever, and on grass that's tough. And then once that fourth set ended, I don't know what I took, but I just took like a hit of like caffeine or something, and I just got super jacked. Played a good. I think we won the first 8 points of the fifth, and that was it. And then we just held out.
And you had a huge backhand volley.
Yeah.
But in your career, can you think of really specific shots? I mean, just a handful of specific shots that really stand out.
Yeah, I mean, I can look back on our career. There's about 10 shots. Bob's hit a few of them. He hit it between the legs. I remember at the U.S. Open, down a match point. He hit a head fake against Leander Paez at the Aussie Open on a break point.
Yeah, that was 06.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of shots that stand out. That match, I hit a good backhand volley, but that was the first point of the game. That wasn't like a standout shot. Maybe tonight, that Nadal forehand that went out on that match point because he had a good look. Yeah.
A couple of questions about Indian Wells itself, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but there were a lot of kids in the
Yeah.
audience. And I'm just wondering how that feels to be playing in front of that. I mean, they were cheering like it was a baseball game tonight. That was incredible.
Yeah, I mean,
How's
it
that feel?
reminds us of ourselves. You know, how many years ago? 30 years ago, we were here, running around, getting autographs, and just falling in love with the game here. It used to be at the Grand Champions, and saw Agassi on the practice court for the first time when he was young. But yeah, this place right here is what inspired us to play the game and be here 30 years later. So, you know, whatever we can do to help other kids, we're all for it, and makes us happy. So.
Last question here, thank you.
Obviously, we've seen about the doubles and this and that. It's
Mm.
been pretty big in the Masters
Yeah.
Cup for a couple years now, Davis Cup. Is there a way to replicate that elsewhere? Because, you know, you do pay attention. It seems like they really like it. It's very entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, this tournament features the doubles pretty well. You know, that it's big show courts. It seems like the crowds really come out, and I mean, it doesn't hurt having, you know, the top names, the singles guys in the draw. People love to see the top doubles guys playing the top singles guys, and those clashes make for some pretty entertaining tennis.
I think doubles thrives in the countries that have the great doubles history: Australia, the U.S., Great Britain. That's where doubles is at its most popular. But the countries also do a great job of promoting it and featuring it. So, but yeah, like Mike said, you put stars on the court, people are going to show up. Put Nadal out there. Doesn't matter if he's playing mixed doubles or brushing his teeth. People are coming to watch him do whatever. So.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.